Okay, Principal Kenzie here. We're going to take a look at how to divide fractions. Preparing for a party. Let's say I decide to get some Faygo Pop, some red Faygo Pop. I like that kind. So with my red Faygo Pop, while I was preparing for the party, I drank 1/8 of a gallon of the pop. That would leave me with 7/8 of a gallon. All right, so let's take a look. 7/8 of a gallon will look like this. 7/8 of a gallon left. And then from that 7/8, I wanted to put those into cups that only hold 1/10 of a gallon. So 1/10 of a gallon. And then I want to figure out, well, if that is the case, I only have 7/8 of a gallon, and each one of my cups hold 1/10 of a gallon, how many cups could I fill? That's a division problem all day. Now let's take a look at how do I go about dividing fractions. Well, not that challenging. I want to divide fractions. Let's take a look at how I'm going to go about doing it. So one little thing that you need to know when you're dividing fractions. So I have 7/8 here, and I want to divide that by 1/10. Whenever you're dividing fractions, what you want to do is do what we call multiply by the reciprocal. The reciprocal means I'm going to take the bottom number, which is the denominator, and put that in the numerator. And I'm going to take the numerator and put that in the denominator. And then change the division sign to a multiplication sign. So here's what it would look like. 7/8 times 10/1. Now let's take a look at how to go about doing that. 7/8 times 10/1. So I have here 7/8 times 10/1. And what I'm going to do is, instead of multiplying 7 times 10 and get 70, and then 8 times 1 and get 8, I can do that, but I'll have more work to do at the end. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do what we call cross cancel, because I see a common factor with 10 and 8. Both of them are even, which means I can divide both of them by 2. 10 divided by 2 is 5. 8 divided by 2 is 4. And now what I have here is 7 times 5, which is 35. 4 times 1 is 4. So then I'm left with 35/4. But if the question said, well, how many cups can I fill? 35/4 doesn't look like a number that I can work with. How many cups is that? Well, let's take a look at how to handle that. That's what you call an improper fraction. And if you know how to handle an improper fraction, you know you take the denominator and see how many times it goes into the numerator. So 4 goes into 35 8 times. 8 times 4 is 32, which means my remainder would be 3. And then I just drag my denominator across of 4. So that means I can fill 8 cups, and then that last cup, I can only fill 3/4 of a cup. I'll just drink that one myself.